I would like to invite Sandra Griffin, a Warramai elder, to welcome us to country on behalf of the Awabakal community.
Good afternoon, Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Indigenous community, members and graduating students. The Awabakal tribe were the traditional custodians of this area where the Newcastle University now stands. They, as the custodians, knew how to fish, hunt and gather in the most plentiful seasons and took only what they needed. We had to respect and love our Mother Earth as she gave us food and shelter in return. By doing this, they made sure that future descendants had food supplies and were looked after. Prior to the last 200 years, the Awabakal tribe were well known as having the best healers. And according to numbers, Newcastle Uni puts out the highest number of Indigenous doctors in Australia. So may I say that you are following in our footsteps. Doing it again. I feel proud and honoured to... Sorry. I've missed it again. Look, I just welcome you all to country, to Awabakal country. Thank you.
Vice-Chancellor, fellow council members, staff of the university, graduates, ladies and gentlemen. A graduation ceremony is an important and happy occasion for members of the university community. To all of you, I extend a very warm welcome. To the graduates, I offer my warmest congratulations and best wishes. The completion of a university degree is indeed a fine achievement, and you should be very proud of yourselves. To the families and friends of the graduates, while the university cannot offer you an award as well, we do recognise the enormous contribution you have made in supporting your loved ones through the highs and lows of their time as a student. You're about to witness something very special, the reward for all your effort. The success of a university is measured by the quality of its graduates. Survey results show us that employers are very happy with the quality of our graduates, and our graduates have a high level of satisfaction with their educational experience at the university. The University of Newcastle is committed to preparing graduates who will make a significant contribution to society, are adaptable, global citizens, and are sought after by employers. To achieve this goal, the university is innovative in its approach to teaching and learning, notably through problem-based learning, in which the university is a pioneer, and more recently through developments in online learning. In the area of research performance, this university is ranked in the top 10 Australian universities. It has an annual research income in the vicinity of $25 million and an annual research expenditure of $36 million. This is an exceptional achievement. Whether you are here today to receive your first postgraduate degree, a postgraduate coursework degree, or a research higher degree, you will have developed skills, knowledge and the ability to think logically and laterally, qualities that are highly valued and will stand you in good stead for life and in the process of lifelong learning, which you, I suppose, start today. You are one of 3,944 students who will graduate from the University of Newcastle this semester. Selected data from the profile of graduating students shows some interesting characteristics. 80% of you will be awarded an undergraduate degree, 18% will receive a coursework master's degree, and 2% will be awarded a research master's or doctor's of philosophy degree. It took you approximately 5,000 hours of study to complete the requirements for your degree. This year's graduates' ages range from 20 to 90, and 58% of you are women. There are 35 Indigenous graduates this semester. 3/4 of you are who were looking for full-time work when you completed your degree will have found it, and your average salary is $35,000 a year. 2% of you went on to further full-time study. 60% of you live in the Hunter and Central Coast region, and 4% live overseas. The rate of change in our society is such that whatever qualification you have completed, you will need to be engaged in lifelong learning to remain successful and competitive in the workforce. I hope that the skills you've acquired during your study at this university will stimulate your hunger for more knowledge and understanding. I'm confident that you will make contributions to the local, national and the international community for some. Please remember that as graduates of the university, you automatically become members of the graduate body, the Convocation. You join more than 70,000 other graduates worldwide and have an opportunity through elected representatives to become involved in the governance and the development of your university. I hope that many of you take the opportunity. I now call on Professor John Marley, Pro-Vice Chancellor of the Faculty of Health, to present graduates from that faculty.
Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Health. Adrian Mock. Michael Phelan. Philippe Tichan. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Medical Radiation Science in Diagnostic Radiography. Sari Bierstecker. Carly Burns. Justine Clark. Nathan Coots. Jasmine Dale. Cherie Day. Kimberly Deary. Kristen Fisher. Mark Heaton. Belinda Mammon. Sarah Mason. Renee McCluskey. Julie McManus. Hayley Menzies. Simon Pilgrim. Lauren Pratt. Sally Richards. Tessa Smith. Elizabeth Stonehouse. Brooke Taylor. Brooke Turner. Kylie Wong. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Medical Radiation Science in Diagnostic Radiography with Merit. Courtney Bastian. Nicolette Bonamini. Michelle Brereton. Nathan Clark. Susan Crennan. Megan Curry. Nicole Daly. Jacqueline Edwards. Deanne Gibson. Patrick Kelleher. Tanel Kerr. Kate Mason. Christopher Morn. Sarah Merrill. Jade Stapleton. Melanie Wagner. Amanda Wiley. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Medical Radiation Science in Nuclear Medicine. Jason Fenwick. Ellen Murray. Hannah O'Neill. Rowena Reichel. Danielle Roach. Andrew Scowler. Justin Selkirk. Timothy Smythe. Katerina Swiston. Chancellor, I present to you a graduate of the degree of Bachelor of Medical Radiation Science in Nuclear Medicine with Merit, Adrienne Little. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Medical Radiation Science in Radiation Therapy, Lauren Clues. Kate Martin. Toby McGann. Philomena Milenkoff. Joy Wilton. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Medical Radiation Science in Radiation Therapy with Merit, Casey Crump. Kate Houston. Alicia Moore. Sharon O'Brien. Leah Ponman. Amara Young. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Medicine, Knut Augard. Claire Anker. Anna Barrow. Sean Burnett. Patricia Colley. Emily Coxon. Cecilia de Gazelle. Rachel Delania. Sudashini Durasamy. Robert Feltrin. Anita Freistark. Raymond Gadd. Daniel Garley. Sarah Garley. Megan Hamilton. Renee Harkin. Mark Henderson. Sky Huenki. Catherine Isoardi. Bridget Johnson. Michael Kerr. Tammy Kimpton. Marianne Larson. Alexander Lim. Nina Lowe. Ragnar Molsata. Alan Nazar. Tembi Unkube. Justin Osborne. Rebecca Owen. Elizabeth Percival. David Reiner. Alana Sandel. Kapil Sethi. Elizabeth Sturgis. Melissa Tanner. Catherine Tyndall. Ben Walker. Christopher Whitney. Robin Wilkin. Marcia William. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Medicine with Honours, Benjamin Allen. Catherine de Ambrosis. Andrew Donahue. Erin Dunkley. Christopher Elliott. Amandeep Hansra. Catherine Holland. Matthew Holland. Julian Jackal. Hilda Cleven. Anthony Marin. Jennifer McMenamin. Mark Mills. Erin Nesbitt Hawes. Alicia Ray. Hannah Scogland. Clayton Smith. Alistair Watson. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Nursing, Renee Ball. Susan Barker. Robin Bembo. Natalie Bennett. Rosalind Burnett. Melissa Bickford. Lane Billett. Anita Bisotto. Janine Black. Jocelyn Brand. Jennifer Bruning. Jacqueline Buckton. Amanda Kant. Luke Carroll. Alison Chapman. Sue R. Choi. Vicky Collinson. Leah Connors. Anne Conway. Leslie Cook. Sky Cook. Benjamin Cox. Bronwyn Cox. Sarah Crawford. Sarah Cruikshank. Leanne Dalton. Erin Davies. Joanne Davis. Jessica Dorr. Dominique Deacon. Tyson Drew. Shan Duffield. Natasha Ellen. Scott Erskine. Catherine Fenning. Lisa Fettel. Fabia Fivash. Karen Flanagan. Casey Falloon. Michelle Gallagher. Emma Gleeson. Naomi Greenwood. Jodie Grime. Deborah Guster. Susan Hayfie. Angela Harding. Ashley Harding. Charlene Hartim. Joanne Hawkins. Hyoim Hio. Sarah Hicks. Katie Hogg. Satcha Hopwood. Beverly Hunt. Jane Janetsky. Sharon Jeffrey. Erina Jenkins. Mi Gun Jong. Cheryl Juratowicz. Anna Maria Carlson. Moon Hee Kim. Suk Kung Kim. Laura Kurtz. Sang Nam Kwan. Nicole Lacey. Jean Larkin. Yuna Lee. Iman Leong. Susan Lightfoot. Melanie Locking. Gloria Mabbott. Mary Manning. Kristen Maxwell. Rachel Macmillan. Jodie McNair. Fiona Meehan. Ruth Middleton. Susan Monk. Lisa Moran. Alexandra Morgan. Peter Moores. Anne-Marie Nemeth. Sheena Lee Newcomb. Deborah Newhook. Emma Noble. Tracy Noy. Erin Nyman. Carmen Perkins. Sarah Phillips. Leanne Price. Nicole Rhodes Brown. Matthew Rispin. Rebecca Ritchie. Elwyn Roberts. Maria Rossi. Michelle Salerno. Maria Santos. Mary Sace. Karen Scandrett. Fiona Sinclair. Michelle Slade. Christy Snowden. Sarah Spillane. Claire Stibbard. Alexandra Sunderland. Kim Taylor. Beelan T. Jason Towers. Rachel Turnbull. Jessica Underwood. Therese Unwin. Lindsay Upton. Stephanie Van Dam. Emily Waller. Louise Walpole. Christy Ward. Courtney Webster. Nicole Weinert. Mary White. Angela Williams. Cherie Wilton. Candice Woods. Richard Woods. Chancellor, I present to you a graduate of the degree of Bachelor of Nursing Honours Class 2, Division 1, Lee Lethbridge. Chancellor, I present to you a graduate of the degree of Bachelor of Nursing Honours Class 1, Rachel Adams. Chancellor, I present to you candidates who satisfied the requirements for the award of Graduate Certificate in Nursing Advanced Practice, Melanie Deeks. Neil Harris. Janice Kirkness. Lee Potvin. Anne Pudney. Chancellor, I present to you candidates who satisfied the requirements for the award of Graduate Diploma in Midwifery, Rebecca Bailey. Catherine Bradshaw. Anne Brisley. Marie Forbes. Jacqueline Hartley. Anne Rogers. Catherine Underhill. Denise Wild. Diane Zammit. Chancellor, I present to you a candidate who satisfied the requirements for the award of Graduate Diploma in Nursing Advanced Practice, Sin Yi Yang. Chancellor, I present to you a graduate of the degree of Master of Applied Management Health, Lydia Sells. Chancellor, I present to you a graduate of the degree of Master of Applied Management Nursing, Heather Bevan. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Master of Nursing Advanced Practice, Shafia Ashir. Sujin Yoon. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Master of Nursing Nurse Practitioner, Sharon Booth. Bronwyn Kosh. Alan Grajolski. Dawn Hepner. Debbie Lamas. Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of graduates from the Faculty of Health.
I call on Professor Brian English, Deputy Vice-Chancellor, to present research higher degree graduates.
The degree of Doctor of Philosophy is awarded to a graduate who has successfully completed a program of study which is primarily done through research. A thesis embodying the outcomes of that research is the principal form of their examination. The thesis is examined by 3 examiners external to the university, at least one of whom, and usually more, are internationally recognised scholars with expertise in the field of study covered by the thesis. The degree is awarded only if the thesis makes a significant and an original contribution to knowledge and understanding in the field which it covers. Chancellor, I present to you Glenys Parker, Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Science with Honours for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Dr. Parker's thesis is entitled Abused Mid-Aged Women in Australia, Experiences, Emotional Wellbeing and Ways of Coping. Chancellor, Dr. Parker. Chancellor, that concludes my presentation of a Research High Degree graduate.
I now call upon the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Roger Holmes, to present a candidate for an honorary degree.
Chancellor, I have pleasure in presenting to you Eric Wilmot AM for admission to the degree of Doctor of Letters, honoris causa. Chancellor, Eric Paul Wilmot was born on Crib Island, Queensland in 1936. He left school at an early age and might still have continued his career as a stockman and drover in Western Queensland, but for a rodeo accident. In that accident, his leg was badly injured and a bone disease set in. The local doctor had two options: to amputate immediately or send the patient to the Royal Newcastle Hospital, where a friend of his, a Dr. Bond, was resident surgeon. Eric Wilmot was hospitalised for a whole year, but his leg was saved and he had in the meantime studied for and passed the leaving certificate. He entered the then Newcastle University College and subsequently gained his Bachelor of Science degree in Psychology and Mathematics. As well, he completed teacher training at Newcastle Teachers College. It was thus that the career of a professional educator, writer, administrator and inventor of rare creativity and distinction was born. He was mathematics master at various secondary schools in Australia and Papua New Guinea from 1962 for the next 10 years. In 1972, he became Senior Education Officer with the Commonwealth Department of Education in Canberra, took out his Master of Education at Canberra College of Advanced Education in 1976, and then became a lecturer in their School of Education. From 1979, he increasingly devoted his work to Indigenous education. He was Director of Research in the Research School of Social Science at the Australian National University, where he revived a relationship with Professor James Ochmuty. This time their relationship was not based around history lectures or the small matter of some Indigenous cartoons he had drawn on the then Professor of History, but on the Ochmuty Committee inquiring into teacher education. Eric considers that his most important contribution to Australian life has been his work in creating the system that so dramatically changed the education of Indigenous people in this country. It was on the basis of his research that a recommendation for providing 1,000 Aboriginal teachers by 1990 was built into the Ochmuty report. That was one of the few recommendations of that committee that became Commonwealth policy. He next became Principal of the Australian Institute of Aboriginal Studies and then Deputy Secretary in the Department of Aboriginal Affairs. In 1985, he re-entered academic life as Professor of Education at James Cook University. After establishing a highly innovative higher degree structure at the School of Education and building the school into one of the largest schools of education at an Australian university, he returned to Canberra in June to take the position of Chairman of the ACT Schools Authority. In addition to the demands of these challenging and responsible posts, he involved himself in numerous public positions. He later took up the position of Director General of Education of South Australia. The diagnosis of cancer marked the end of this chapter in Eric's public career. In the difficult years that followed, he turned his attention back to engineering. In 1981, he was named Australian Inventor of the Year, and he has since won 2 gold medals in Geneva for mechanical engineering and been awarded an Advance Australia Award for his work in engineering. He currently holds over 90 assigned international patents. Eric's creativity and leadership was acknowledged by the Australian Broadcasting Commission in 1986 when they invited him to present the ABC Boyer Lectures. He has since become known as a writer, public lecturer and broadcaster. Eric Wilmot's extraordinary life and career also includes the publication of 3 novels, one of whom, Lowy, still in print, is currently in production as a film. In 2001, he took up the position of Chief Engineer in an engineering research and development firm and is today the Head of Research of Libwill Technology in Melbourne. In his other life in Indigenous Australia, he is the Chairman of the Vice-Chancellor's Committee on Indigenous Education at the University of Queensland, and he is also chairman of the Board of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander Education and Training here at the University of Newcastle. I thus have the honour, Chancellor, of presenting to you a man of extraordinary distinction, an Aboriginal Australian who has worked for the benefit of all Australians and especially for his own people, a man who has combined scholarship, creativity, administrative and technical skill in unique style. Chancellor, it is with great pleasure that I present to you Eric Paul Wilmot AM, Member of the Order of Australia, Bachelor of Science and Diploma of Education from the University of Newcastle, Master of Education from the University of Canberra, Doctor of Laws honoris causa from the University of Melbourne for admission to the degree of Doctor of Letters honoris causa.
We will now have a musical interlude presented by Greg Boddy on guitar and Michael Davidson on didgeridoo. Mick Didge Davidson and Greg Boddy have been performing together since 2001. Mick is studying for his Master of Creative Arts in the didgeridoo at our Conservatorium of Music, and Greg is a member of the staff here at the University. The piece they will play today is a composition written by them and first performed at our graduation ceremonies in April last year. The music uses Midge's own didgeridoo notation system. Especially created as part of his master's studies, the system enables other instruments to be coordinated precisely with his. Today's piece is called Dream Snake. The composition evokes the sounds and atmospheres of the wet season in the north of Australia, with its thunderstorms and rain clouds, and of course the weaving paths of the rainbow serpent as it crosses the vast outback land. For this piece, Mick uses a special breathing technique which allows him to blend and play 2 and 3 sounds simultaneously. Ladies and gentlemen, I now invite Dr. Eric Wilmot, AM, to deliver the occasional address.
Chancellor, graduates, friends, relations of the graduates, colleagues, ladies and gentlemen. This is an enormous privilege to be awarded a degree like this at my alma mater. And to be welcomed here by the Welcome people. Universities are great institutions. Well, at least, once you build one, they seem to last forever. For instance, a university that I have been to, Oxford in Britain, was built in 1668. And it's still there. And it probably will be there in another 1,000 years' time. But so might Newcastle. Then again, none of us might be here in 1,000 years' time. As a matter of fact, it was very interesting that at about the time the President of the United States was about to send us on his vision to Mars, something nearly as big as Mars seemed to be going to come to visit us. As a matter of fact, a scientist at JPL had prepared on the 14th of February this year, had prepared an email to NASA asking someone else to make the decision as to whether to inform the President or not that the Earth was about, well, it had he estimated, 25% chance of being clouted by a large piece of rock, an asteroid, which turns out to be pretty close to a kilometre in size. Now, fortunately he was wrong, but if he hadn't have been wrong, and if had been concerned, then the President would have been telling the world a very different story. One wonders how much difference it would have made to us one way or another. But I think to be clouded by a rock like that, the one thing it would do is change us dramatically. At least it would do something to us. And if I can quote you the very last sentence from Fitzgerald's Great Gatsby, we beat on in boats against the current, but we're driven increasingly into the past. That sounds very much like the nature of politics, doesn't it, in Australia? But the idea of change and destiny is so tied up and so important on a graduation day. You all sit here. This is the kind of culmination of something, the change from one kind of life to another. And in making that change, you step into a destiny. All of you, all of us, you take us with you into some new destiny. At least it's one in which we don't have to pick up the pieces from being clouted with a big piece of rock from outer space. In fact, it's quite an interesting destiny, and it is to do with outer space. Because we have, as humans, designed and created little robots that are presently plodding around on the surface of the planet Mars. And whatever they're doing, their tracks across the Martian deserts are a funny thing. They're the footprints of our destiny. And some of you people may well actually see them, may well work on that place in your lifetime and actually see them. About the only thing I'm sure is I'm not going to. But you may. And apart from that, everything looks fairly good. The sun still shines, the sky's blue, but nothing's perfect. We find ourselves today locked in a profound thing of destiny, kind of a weird Third World War. It's weird in as much as we're not strictly at war with anyone. And even the leader of what we regard as our opposition is not owned by anyone, by any country, Muslim or otherwise. The weapons aren't any different. I mean, Australians and Americans, for that matter, experienced kamikaze in World War II. The trouble with this war that makes it terribly different to anything else is, while you can tell if you lose, I don't think you can tell if you win. Now, the Americans have tried in their way to try and associate some country with an enemy as reluctantly as every country that they've tried to associate is to be associated. They've tried, but it hasn't worked. And it's not that new. The Romans faced such a conflict of cultures. In their case, it was Christianity. And they did everything to try and cope with a situation like that, a holy war of sorts. They killed the leader, they crucified the leader, and they, as we are told, threw a lot of the rest of them to lions, but it didn't help. The Christians won, and the Romans aren't here anymore. So it is something to be thought about very carefully. Two strange things to think about. Walking around on Mars and looking for little footprints, and figuring out a way to know whether you've won or lost a war, which was very difficult even to identify. But whatever happens, whatever the outcome of this destiny is, we will be driven into the future by one thing, because even cultural wars are driven one way or another by people, by agents. When I met Professor Okmurti later, after I'd left here, during the study that led to the Commonwealth policy of 1,000 Aboriginal teachers by 1990, we sat down one day and he said to me, you know, 1,000's a lot. He said, why make it so hard? Because at that stage there were 79 Aboriginal teachers in this country. My response to him was, because if I made it easy, I don't think anyone will fund it. If I make it hard, if I make it easy, people will think I can probably do it. If I make it sound impossible, they won't and they'll probably fund it. And they did. Now, I must admit, I didn't believe we could produce 1,000 teachers by 1990. But in 1990, I counted them, and we'd produced 1,800. And that was curiously, the only completely successful educational enterprise I ever knew. And that changed the destiny of a people. So, destiny, and that was, this university was very much, and still is for that matter, very much part of the process that made that possible. Because it seemed impossibly hard to do. But we did it. But for all of you, imagine perhaps that you are living on Mars. God knows what you do there. But there'll certainly be places for engineers, geologists, nurses, doctors. I don't know that there will be a place for lawyers, but they'll get there. And I'm sure there'll be some academics manage to get there as well. But think of coming home. Think of what you could see as you approach the Earth. It's a blue water planet. It's certainly the only one in this solar system, and it could possibly be the only one in the cosmos, quite like it. So treat it with great care. And in closing, let me quote a Muslim mathematician, astronomer, philosopher called Omar Khayyam. And he wrote a thing called the Rubaiyat, which simply means quatrains. And most of you will have heard this whole saying. The moving finger writes, and having writ, it moves on. And nor all thy piety nor wit can lure it back to counsel half a line, nor all thy tears wash away a word of it. Well, the moving finger has writ for us and for you, especially the new graduates and for all of us, and it will move on. And we will walk in those marks that it leaves. Ladies and gentlemen, Vice-Chancellor, thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Dr. Wilmot. I now have great pleasure in inviting Rachel Adams, Bachelor of Nursing Honours, to speak on behalf of the graduates.
Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, members of the Council, staff of the University, families and friends of graduates, and most importantly, graduates. When I was asked to make this speech, I was at once honoured, nervous and excited. The thought of standing before such a large crowd of people on behalf of the graduates at this special occasion brought instant butterflies to my stomach. Speaking today, on a day that signifies the end of an amazing journey, has created feelings in myself that are not too different from the feelings I first experienced as a new student beginning at university. The joy of being accepted into a program, the nervousness surrounding the challenges of tertiary education, and the excitement of becoming a regular at the Bar on the Hill are just some of the feelings that I experienced as I began studying at the University of Newcastle. As a student, there are any number of challenges that can hinder and impede our attempts to study, submit assignments, and attend lectures on time. For myself, having embarked upon a Bachelor of Nursing as completely computer illiterate, mastering the skills and techniques of typing, downloading, researching and saving were often at the height of my frustrations. Indeed, I'm sure my fellow graduates can sympathise with my experience of nearing the end of a particularly nasty assessment, making the final touches to this 3,000-word assignment, when my computer decided this was an excellent time to scramble the entire document so that the computer screen I was staring at was a mass of unidentifiable jumble. To increase my distress, I hadn't backed up my work and it was my 21st birthday. Whilst all of us here today have had similar experiences of distress and frustration, each of us has risen to the challenges that have been thrown our way. This very graduation ceremony is a testament to our strength, determination, hard work and passion. As graduates of the Faculty of Health, passion for our profession is an essential tool that provides us with the fortitude to reach the goals that we have strived for. Whilst passion has fueled our desire to build a career in health, the education that we've received at Newcastle University will allow us to practice in our chosen fields with competence, safety, and pride. We can begin our careers with the knowledge that we have been taught by individuals who possess the intellect and wisdom to create a stable foundation for our ongoing learning and development. As each of the graduates here today can be proud that the goal they have strived a minimum of 3 years for has been made a reality, each of us must now reassess our goals and aspirations outside of university life. For some, this may be the challenge of raising children and facing a return to a more structured family life. For others, this may mean settling into the demands of full-time shift work, which is the reality for many newly registered nurses and doctors in this room today. Indeed, most of us will have already begun this process and gained employment in a chosen discipline and realised the delight that I still take in coming home from work, sitting back and thinking of all the assignments that I don't have to do, and planning all the things I do, like balancing the budget, going grocery shopping and paying the bills. As each graduate received their testimony today and the official recognition of achieving their degree, there are many people who must not go unrecognised for their part in our success. Our parents, our siblings, our partners and our friends. Are as significant in the ceremony today as the graduates themselves. With unmeasurable amounts of love, patience, support and home-cooked dinners, our families and friends have enabled us to reach the heights of achievement that are witnessed here today. To undertake university study is a huge commitment and involves any number of sacrifices, not only on the part of the graduates, but also their loved ones. Our lack of reason and sanity under the cloud of impending exams, our inattentiveness and lack of time, and our apparent inability to clean up after ourselves are but a few examples of the challenges our loved ones endure. Providing us with encouragement, motivation and inspiration has allowed us to sit here in our cap and gowns today. The pride and joy you feel as mothers, fathers, friends and partners must also be reflected upon yourselves. We could not have achieved this without you. On behalf of my fellow graduates, I thank you.
Thank you, Rachel Adams. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed today's ceremony and thank you for joining the university community in the celebration of the conferring of degrees. The University Union invites you to make your way to the Brennan Room in the Shortland Union, where refreshments will be served.